is terrible.
It's still distorting, and we got them halfway. We sound like a bunch of light bulbs.
Hello. This is terrible.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Distortion Media.
And
we distort because we care.
I think that's better.
A little better. It's pop, 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 pop. Is it popping, y'all?
Sounding like a bag of popcorn over here.
Pop, pop, pop.
Put it in the microwave.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Is it popping in y'all's too?
We need Chuck Massey to the broadcasting
Chuck Massey,
booth.
Chuck
Chuck Massey to the broadcasting booth.
Hello, hello.
Hold on.
Chuck.
Point at, hey, give him the fingers.
Give him the finger.
Yeah, calm down here.
Is that better?
Point at it.
That's a little better.
At it. It's still popping like dopping.
Popping
Dippin' dots.
Oh, yes, we're going to have to deal with it.
Dippin' pops.
Dipping pops.
Welcome to tonight's broadcast. I hope you can hear me well.
I can hear you loud and clear, Roger. Roger.
I'm talking through a fluorescent light bulb.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Airplane. Roger. You ever seen that movie?
Hello.
Tonight's broadcast. Welcome to tonight's broadcast. You're here with Brandon Ramirez, Trey Tonneson, and Nick Ryan.
Welcome to Panther Arena. Tonight's sure to be an action.
You know, here at Cabot High School, we try to bring you the best quality we possibly can. We try to buy the best quality cameras, the best quality audio, and we sure hope you're getting it at home.
It's going to be a very intriguing matchup tonight.
Oh, it sure is, Nick. Very intriguing matchup.
We are just a couple of seconds away till tip-off of this great matchup. I can hear myself from 3 miles away. This is...
What was that?
Anyway, you have our Cabot Panthers versus the Fort Smith Southside Mavericks.
I've been looking forward to this one, Nick.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's going to be a great one. A lot of athletic players in this ball game.
Oh, there sure is. Cabot stacked with shooters all around. Jalen Brown's been having a good year. Here he goes, out in transition. Landon Vaught inside.
Nice move there by Vaught. Slicing through the defense, straight to the hole.
Number 4.
That's what he does best. He's a slicer.
Slicer and dicer.
He gets
Landon Vaught
gets inside and makes those plays happen. Gets himself to the free throw line. He can take his time and put these in as he puts in the first one.
Yeah, he wipes off his Kyrie's after he makes that one. He's feeling like Kyrie, having an MVP-like season. He's been great so far this year.
Goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Wow, what a board by Noah Allgood.
Unable to finish.
A shot.
Yeah, it looked like a walk to me, and it was.
He sure did. He walked.
Yeah, he took quite the journey from the three-point line to the basket.
Yep.
No dribble.
That looked like he was going from North Carolina to France. Good to see the officials on top of that already. Here's Jaylen Brown for three.
No good.
Hit-ahead pass.
Can't believe he missed that one.
Wow, what a pass there
They
on
usually
transition.
go in. Jaylen Brown, the Cabot High School Stephen Curry. Great shooter.
And that's one way you could put it.
Yep. Klay Thompson.
All right.
All right. Back to basketball. Christian Weir.
Driving straight to the basket. Doesn't get it.
That's
What
a nice pass
to
right there.
Allred.
In the corner.
Mario
That's a triple.
May
He
with
knocks
the
it
triple.
down deep in the Panther Arena.
That will be a charge.
Yeah, he's charged with a charge call there.
And tonight we want to provide you with the best opportunity to view the action. So we have the CHTV triple threat set up. We have 3 different cameras to get all angles of the action. So that is our newest addition to the CHTV basketball broadcast. We want to make you aware that now we do have 3 cameras set up to get all the action, as of course we are down here on the court.
I looked up, I saw Mr. Chuck Massey actually running one of those cameras with
Nice finish there by Noah Allgood.
Quick timeout for the Southside Mavericks.
Southside off to a horrible start so far. Turnover after turnover from Southside. Just bad right now. But as I said, I looked up, I saw Chuck Massey. We would just like to take this time to thank Chuck Massey for all that he does. Chuck Massey, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck Massey.
Back to action.
I like the athleticism of Southside's point guard. But nevertheless, Cabot's guards know how to play some great defenses. There's looked like a block by Christian Weir. He doesn't like that call. He is fired up.
Yeah, he doesn't like that call, but like you said, he's a real athlete out here.
Southside will get their first chance at the free throw line and see how they're able to get the opportunity as they make the first one.
Southside with their first bucket of the night comes at the free throw line.
That's a pretty jumper he's got there.
Sure is.
Southside's first points.
Saw Mario May bring the ball up. He's in my English class.
He must be good at it because he sure knows how to read a defense.
That was a good one, Trey.
Foul against the Mavericks. Number 15, Dylan Hamilton. That is Hamilton's first personal foul. 13 foul. Noah Allgood will attempt the 2 free throws.
Here's Noah Allgood at the line. Looks like Noah Allgood has a left ankle brace on. That's something to watch for.
Yeah, it does. It's hard to see. It blends in with his black Kyries, but he does have one on.
Ooh, nice blow by.
Be another turnover.
And it's turnover city right now for Southside. It's turnover after turnover after turnover after turnover. They're like a bakery. Bunch of turnovers everywhere. Christian Weir, he finds a man. That's going to be Southside ball.
Yeah, that was a pretty obvious carry there. We have some of the best officials in the business on the court tonight.
Oh, I love the officiating crew here tonight. We got some real veterans out here, really good at their job. Happy to have them.
Airball layup by Southside right there.
Yeah, the barn door was opened up on that one. Here's Christian Weir. Takes a screen.
Pass to the corner to Demario May.
He had a look at a shot there, but he passed on it. This is why you need a shot clock in high school basketball,
oh, wow.
in my opinion.
There's going to be a turnover by Landon.
He picked that one right off.
Oh, missed
wow.
layup.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a hard foul right there.
Very sloppy basketball for the Mavericks right now. That layup just saw it all. That just showed how the Mavericks, both sides of the ball's going.
And for the Panthers, Jacob Hudson.
As Jacob Hudson and Jared Vance will make their way into the game.
Oh, I love me some Jared Vance. He's a great asset to this team, I'll tell you that. So is Jacob Hudson. I call him the animal on this team.
Wow, it's a great board there by Allgood. It's tipped out of bounds, they'll retain possession. Great drive there by Hudson, great rebound by Allgood.
Like I was saying, I call Jacob Hudson the animal. He just goes around. He's the hustle guy. He does everything for this team. Really great player to have on your high school basketball team, Jacob Hudson.
Oh, what a steal there. He's looking to finish on the other end. He does. That's a nice finish with the defense in his face. Jared Vance was contesting.
Yeah, he was going for the LeBron James chase down block, but he couldn't get it to go that time. Inside, no Allgood.
Great pass out to Jalen Brown.
No
Unable
good.
to finish.
You got to make that one. (8-4) Cabot with 2:50 left in the first quarter. That pass was nearly stolen, now goes out of bounds.
A great defensive possession for the Cabot Panthers right there.
For the Mavericks, number 22, David Sykes. And for the Panthers, Christian Weir and Landon Hart.
Christian Weir will take the ball up.
Jalen Brown slips, but here he goes to pick up the rock at the top of the key. Drives.
That will be a block on the Mavericks.
That's a good call.
It is a good call. He moved his feet a little bit. Jalen caused the contact, blocking foul.
Personal foul.
They need to bring out the towel boy, clean up the wet spot on the floor.
For the Mavericks, Desmond Marshall.
Still 8-4 Panthers.
Great hustle there by Vaught. Grab that ball.
Jared Vance thought about a three. Gives to his teammate Christian Weir.
They're going to call a walk. Weir doesn't like that call either.
Sloppy basketball we're seeing from both sides right now.
Scary part about this lineup the Cabot Panthers are using are they all can shoot the three. All good perimeter shooters, as that one was unable to fall for the Mavericks.
He almost got the Paul Pierce shooter's roll, but wouldn't go for him.
Yeah, Paul Pierce towards the end of his career. He couldn't get that shooter's roll, and he rolled himself right out of the league. But
yeah, he rolled out on the wheelchair that one time in the finals, too. Great career from Paul Pierce. He's going to have the jersey retired here soon. He's a great player. Back to the action.
Turnover by Christian Weir. Euro.
That's a wild shot, but it went in.
Moore.
We'd like to, again, shout out our great broadcasting program, bringing you the action tonight, CHTV Sports, everyone for all their work.
And we appreciate everything everyone does. It's an all-around great crew. The action tonight.
Fort Smith drives in.
Wow. He
Tough
narrowly
layup
avoided. Yeah,
is good.
You're right. He narrowly avoided that defender that was set up there for the charge.
11 seconds left in the first.
Weir's ready to take that last second shot or create a shot for one of his other teammates as he's going to take it in himself.
Oh, almost.
Unable to finish. Great rebound, and it will be a foul right at the end of the buzzer.
That's not what you want as a Southside Maverick, sending a player to the free throw line at the end of that quarter.
The foul occurred right as the buzzer rang against Mavericks, number 15.
Another good thing about this Panthers team is they're able to get their easy ones at the free throw line. Mainly every player on this team is a very good free throw shooter.
Didn't look like it there.
Knock on wood if I had any.
Yeah, way to go, Nick.
I apologize, but they sure do practice them. As he goes 1 of 2.
We'd like to shout out our sponsor, Petals and Plants and Pine Street Animal Clinic.
Tonight's main sponsor, who are throwing out the T-shirts.
Score before the second quarter is your Cabot Panthers 9, Southside Mavericks 8. Brandon, what are you seeing from both teams this game?
Pretty sloppy play in the first quarter, I'd say. A lot of turnovers from each side. We're going to see if they can turn it around this quarter. Cabot would probably have a bigger lead if they just knocked down shots. They missed a lot of shots that they had a high percentage looks at. So once those start falling, I think Cabot's going to run away with this game.
Trey, what are your thoughts about the first quarter?
This game was evenly matched because of the athleticism that both teams had. I think Cabot was trying to force it a little bit in there, a little bit inside, and that's where Southside pounced. The guards are very athletic. And they were able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Start of the second quarter, Jalen Brown will pass the ball in.
You know, in the last minute of each quarter during football season, we have a Trey's Take. I was wondering if that would maybe make an appearance in basketball season.
Might have to make it happen.
You think the viewers would appreciate that?
I think they would. It was a lot. I heard a lot of people tuned in just for Trey's Take actually during football season.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, and I'll be sure to bring that back, maybe at the end of this quarter.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Every last minute, Trey Tonnison's first take, or what is it called for it? Hot take?
Trey's
take. That's what it's called. My bad. I've never got to hear a Trey's take before. I can't wait.
We're looking to copyright that name here soon. Look forward to that. Currently, it's pending.
Difficult shot by Jared Vance there. Was unable to fall, and it'll be the Mavericks ball.
Number 15, Landon Ball. That is Ball's first personal foul, second team foul against the Panthers.
Great aggressive layup right there for the Mavericks. Good offensive rebound, and it will.
Second chance points.
Yep,
You gotta box out your man.
It will give the Mavericks their first lead of the night.
Jalen Coleman.
Oh, he slipped there as DeMario goes to the hole, and they're gonna call a foul.
Great take to get the contact on that play.
He's going to say he slipped. Cabot fans will sure think he got his ankles broken.
For Kyrie's.
It is the Kyrie's, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't see someone wearing the Mellow Ball 1s doing that.
attempting the 2 free throws. And for the Panthers, number 23, Jacob Hudson.
May makes both of his free throws to give the Panthers back a 1-point lead.
It's going back and forth right now, but I'll tell you, once Cabot starts knocking down that three-pointer, they're going to be up big.
You're right. If that three-pointer falls, they're going to be in for a lot of quick points.
Fort Smith Southside struggling with spacing, it looks like. They had 3 people in the corner.
They're running into each other, and they're going to count that basket.
Southside Mavericks are a very aggressive team at the start. They have been driving in the ball, creating contact, making difficult layups, and drawing contact to get to the free throw line.
I'll tell you, the student section is live tonight.
Full row here in the Panthers.
It's a packed house in the student section tonight, here to support their Cabot Panthers.
Jalen Brown will take the ball up the court. May will use the screen of Hudson.
Here goes Jared Vance. Inside, that's where they want it. No, all good. Kicks it out. Jared Vance for 3. He knocks it down deep in the Panther Arena.
Great shot by Vance, but a better pass by No Allgood.
That was a great pass. His court vision is A+.
Good hustle on defense, and it'll be a timeout, Panthers.
30-second timeout.
Just a little under 6 minutes left in the first half. It is your Cabot Panthers 16 to the Southside Mavericks 14. 2-point lead after that Jared Vance 3-point shot.
I told you earlier, Jared Vance is a straight-up beast. You saw it with that three-pointer.
Wow. It's a good cut by May there. To the lane.
Jalen Coleman. That is Coleman's first personal foul. 8th team foul. Mario May attempting the
A lot of free throws here in this game.
Yeah, a bunch of fouls being called in this game, especially one way. You look at the foul count is 8-3. Almost doubled the foul calls on the other side of the ball.
I haven't seen a game that lopsided since last night, the national championship.
Oh, that's
Come on
enough.
now. Another.
Here goes Cabot back to the action.
Another aggressive take. There's
Jared Vance for 3. Won't go.
What a board there.
That was quite the rebound. Inside layup. It's good.
Absorbs the contact and puts that one in. I think that's a great no call there by the official. That was a 50-50.
I would agree with that.
But yet again, another aggressive play by the Mavericks to give them another 2 points. That's their basically their to-go-to offense to get points on the board, drive and get the contact, and hopefully get to the free throw line. That's been their offense basically.
That pass sails out of bounds, almost takes out a cheerleader.
Jalen Brown will come back into the game.
It's a shooting lineup right now for Cabot.
Absolutely. Probably your best 2 shooters, Jared Vance and Jalen Brown, both on the court.
And it's about to be raining triples in here. Noah Allgood inside.
Great move there to finish that reverse layup.
I was about to say, it's not a triple, but I will definitely take that from Allgood.
Allgood's one of the most underrated players on this team. Nowadays in basketball, the three-pointer is the flashiest thing. Everyone shoots them, but Allgood, he's a scrapper inside on the boards and on those layups. He's a great role player for this Cabot Panthers team.
As Christian Weir set up the offense for the Panthers once again. Great backdoor cut by Jalen Brown.
Ripped away from Allgood, but the Panthers will retain possession.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Elijah York.
Elijah York comes into the game. Watched him in the junior varsity game earlier. Hit a couple of threes. He's definitely a shooter. Just rims out.
Great rebound by Noah Allgood.
That's what I'm saying. He's a scrapper. Hall of Fame scrapper badge. Noah Allgood.
That is Sykes' second personal foul, 19 foul. Allgood taking the free throws.
Another take to the hole, not able to finish. I call those fouls frustration fouls. Doesn't get your way on the other side. Create a foul from full court and give the Panthers more free throws.
It's going to be a long night, I'll tell you that, if these free throws keep up. We're going to be here for a while.
Yep.
A lot of stoppage.
As the foul count is now 10-3. That's just showing the aggressiveness Cabot's going and attacking the rim.
Yeah.
Just got to scoop in from Christian Weir, senior, for the Panthers.
All of a sudden, Cabot's up 7.
Yep, starting to slip away.
Yeah, it's not a good quarter for Southside. They're definitely going down south side.
Another aggressive take for the Mavericks to get another 2-point, another layup to take it down to 5.
Oh man.
That one was swatted out of bounds.
Yeah, it was.
For the Panthers,
Mario May will check back in for Jalen Brown.
Feels like Jared Vance has been in for about 10 minutes straight.
He has.
I'm fine with it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting better minutes. He's a good player.
He sure is.
He's deceptively athletic. I mean, Jared Vance has got one of the best verticals on the team.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that from him just looking at him, but he is very athletic.
Yeah, he is. He surprises defenses. They think he can just shoot threes, but he can also drive in the paint. You don't see it as often, but he can.
Yeah, he'll hit about 3 threes, and then he'll go up and jam one in.
Yep.
And
Before you know it,
leave the crowd speechless.
before you know it, you're on the wrong end of a poster.
Put that on your wall. Back to the action. Landon Vaught inside.
Draws the contact, going back to the free throw line once again.
Number 20, Olis Brewer. That is Brewer's.
The pace of this game is definitely slow right now.
Yeah, it is. It's slowed down tremendously. The foul count is now 10-3.
Attempted the 2 free throws.
I'm sure it should be 11-3.
Yeah, I think it should be.
For the Panthers,
Somebody
number
wasn't
12.
paying attention over there.
Well, we know what it is at least.
as Landon Vaught misses his first free throw attempt. Second one's up.
Misses both.
Very surprising for someone on this Panthers team, such as Landon Vaught.
You know, I've heard the video board in the background could be a distraction for the players. I've heard that.
Yeah.
You got to get that checked out.
You might have to just turn that off.
Be a blocking foul
Before the shot against the Panthers.
on Jackson Muse. Speaking of Jackson Muse, he's a very young athletic player for this Panthers team.
He is. He's coming in very young.
Just a sophomore, but getting some varsity minutes every game. Very young future star for this Panthers team in the future.
Yeah, him and Jacob Hudson are going to run this team the next couple of years.
You think next year, I like this team this year, very all-rounded, but you look next year and you have one senior basketball player on the team in Patrick Dickinson. So it's very going to see, once you lose this whole set of seniors, how the team's going to be able to play, but I think the Panthers could manage something.
Yeah, we'll see how Patrick Dickinson can lead the team next season. I'm sure he'll do a great job.
Another turnover for the Mavericks.
Southside's getting sloppy here, and the Panthers are taking advantage.
Yeah, that's it. Now an 8-point lead.
Nice extra pass. He could have shot it, but he's getting his teammates involved.
Aldridge missed that one. Oh, we just got kicked in the back of the head.
Yeah. Weir's a strong player, though. He takes a lot of contact, able to get right back up, but Southside,
that
looked like it hurt.
But that hurt.
Well, Trey, we said this before the second quarter, and it's a little late. You want to do your Trey's talk for the first time for basketball season?
Oh, I sure do. I'm honored to be able to bring this to you. Tonight I want to talk about perseverance and intensity.
Christian Weir, deep in the Panther Arena. Back to you, Trey.
The intensity of this Cabot team, I've ventured to say it goes unmatched in 7A. What they bring to the table, they're just ferocious looking out there. And when they play defense, they do it right. And the fundamental basketball they've been taught by Coach Bridges is also unmatched. Sometimes they may play teams that are more athletic and bigger than they are, but they fundamentally outworked them a lot, and that's why Cabot stays in most of their games. And that is the first half. Trey's take.
And that will be the end of the first half. Your Cabot Panthers 29 to the Southside Mavericks 20.
We'll be right back.